everybody, and welcome to SKYFALL SMP, where I plan to embrace my Minecraft skin and take on the role of a turtle. And subsequently, my plan is to build a mega turtle sanctuary island. So leave a like if you are excited just as much as I am, and consider subscribing because I would love to have you come along for this series. But before I can begin working on anything extreme like our turtle sanctuary, I need to complete the first classic Minecraft steps. So I began my journey by hopping onto the server with a fellow SMP member, Honey.
So do we want to go punch some trees?
Absolutely. You can't kill sheep?
No, because Penny is a sheep.
Oh, can't go against Penny.
If we kill one another, do we get each other's heads?
I think that's how the server works, right? What are you saying? Do I need to watch my back?
No,
you mean I can't even kill sheep?
Nope. Otherwise, I kill you.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, you can't kill turtles.
Hey, I can kill turtles, just not in your presence. Same with you.
Honey and I then began what we didn't know was going to be a 3-hour and 12,000 block journey, just so we could join the 12K gang, hence the 12,000 blocks away from spawn. On the way though, we've discovered some really cool things, including abandoned nether portals, desert temples, and of course the staple of mediocre Minecraft loot, villages. Guess what I have? Do you want to see what I have?
Oh, how did you kill a sheep?
I wasn't in the vicinity.
Here you go. Have you murdered sheep?
Oh, thank you. Do you want some of this?
No, there's a cow.
I think that's a little tastier.
No.
I have a gift for you. Where did you go?
Right here.
Oh, hello. And to fix my mistakes of killing the sheep.
Oh, okay. Yay. I'm gonna call these should be your stinky shoes.
My stinky shoes. Am I just the stinky turtle now?
Well, I mean, you live in a shell.
At this point, we had been traveling for way too long and it was really starting to show. But a couple of deaths later and we were back on the road. We went through an excessive amount of biomes, and just out of pure interest, we ended up checking and we had visited 25 out of the 52 biomes already.
Oh, look.
No. I'm gonna smack you with a shovel.
No, I'm gonna die.
Okay. No. Out of habit, I pulled out my axe and critted Honey all the way back to spawn. But to be fair, she tried to brutally murder my turtle friends, okay? Amazingly, this was actually to our benefit, as Honey realized that we could have gone to the nether roof the entire time. And Honey's head dropped when I killed her, so I officially have my first trophy to add to the not yet existing trophy room. Eventually, we made our way over to Raven's Woodland Mansion and said hello to Lord Cloppington and the frogs. And of course, we couldn't leave without causing a little bit of mischief.
Does that sound ominous?
We are watching you. Yeah, that's pretty ominous.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cute little sign.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
When she next logs in, she'll be like,
we're watching out for her, you know? And finally, we logged out in the safety of the mansion after our exhausting trip. 2 IRL days later, I logged back into the server and left Raven's house, excited to build my own. I have quite a few resources here, so let's go ahead and start with a very simple bridge, just making our way into the center of the water. And by center, I mean not actually that far, because we're only building the starter house today. Now eventually this is going to be an island that goes all the way down to the bottom, but for now we're just going to stick with a classic dirt circle, just so we know what we're building. Just like this, and now all we have to do is fill it in. I realized pretty quickly that the other area I was in was way too small for the base, so I moved it over here, which is just a few hundred blocks away from where I was before, but now we've got the whole ocean to explore. Next, my plan is to start building up all of the walls. And that is the walls complete. And if you come on in here, there's some fence gates to keep all the monsters outside still while keeping an open doorway. And then we also have a little side area right here, which I plan to keep all of our chests and maybe a little fire pit. And of course, my favorite part is the little table right here. I'm gonna put like a little flower pot and maybe a lantern on this side just to make it a little decorated. But that is going to be the only fancy part about this house, because the whole point is it's supposed to be a broken down beach house. So I have a lot of little floor panels just just missing here just occasionally throughout the floor, and some sand sticking out underneath the walls, which I used for a little bit more depth while also trying to make this place look just a little bit run down, like I put it together with some beach materials. But as the sun is setting, it is time to start working on the second layer of the house. And there is the second floor. And I was going to use spruce trapdoors just to line this and make kind of a little guardrail, but all I have right now is dark oak, so I think we'll have to work with that for now. So if we make a few of those and head back up here and start placing them, we can make a nice chocolate looking guardrail, just like that. And now that we have these second floor walls ready, I think it's time to actually knock down this one again, because I want to add a little deck that hooks onto both these poles that I've already set up, and I think to give it that extra beach house look, I'm going to do it with some campfires. So if we go ahead and take these up here, and I believe if I place it, it's a little lower than I thought it would be, but I think that should be okay. So let's keep placing them along the side like that, and then to put them out, we just use the shovel. I took a break in the middle of building my house when Honey invited me over to Gekka's base, where I met almost everyone on the server and built Gekka some magnificent looking statues. But after messing around for a little bit, it was time to get back to work on the house. And there is the front patio done. And now what I want to do is add some dark oak trapdoors along the side. That way when we flap them up just like that, it will make it look kind of like a balcony. Next, I want to add some barrels right over here underneath our patio. I'm going to put one right there, one like this, and one right here. And then of course we can't forget the ambient lighting from the lanterns right there. Add another one to the corner and around this archway as well. And like I said earlier, one on the table. Just a couple buttons around here just to try to make them look like little stones. And a cute little campfire. Finally, my least favorite part of the build, but I know it's going to bring it all together. Let's start working on the roof. But before we start, I am planning on making it out of hay bales, so let's go ahead and make a wheat farm really quick. And while we wait for all of that to grow, we can get back to the roof. And there is the roof outline done. Now to fill it in with all of our wheat. After filling in the roof with hay bales, which was not an easy task by the way, I added a few minor details to the house like pressure plates, crafting tables, chests under the stairs, furnaces, and an anvil. Then I worked on some of the major details like filling in the front of the roof and of course making my bed lime green. Alrighty guys, and that is the house complete, and Honey has joined us yet again, and unfortunately her microphone doesn't seem to be working, otherwise I was going to give her a tour, but we'll kind of just do it silently for now. Very nice, good ratings. There's a crafting table on the right and a regular table on the left. Very fancy, I know. Hey, get bullied in this house. Then there's a mini version of me right next to a cute little plant. Got all of our furnaces, all of our chests, and just so it doesn't look very chaotic, I put all the item frames on the back. And then you can head upstairs. It's got all the roof lit up, and I'm missing an item frame up there, but I'm eventually going to make this a map. And then we've got, of course, Honey and the sheep's heads right over here. Should we see her reaction? Oh, she doesn't like that one. She doesn't like that one at all. We've also got my head and the turtle's head, and then we've got a bright green bed. And pretty much that is it. We've got a cute little patio that we can outlook all of our ocean and all of my janky little oceanside farms. But that is pretty much it. I think Honey likes it all but the sheep head and her head on my wall. So good ratings so far. But that is all I have for this episode, so if you did enjoy, please do remember to leave a like and consider subscribing, because I would love to see you guys join me in the series, and I am very excited for it to continue. Bye!